Before you say another word, understand this: your mouth is not ordinary. Chosen one, many people are talking about your mouth. Not because you're loud, not because you're dramatic, but because when you speak, things shift. You thought you were just talking. You thought you were just expressing yourself. But your words have weight. Have you noticed how rooms change when you speak? How some people become uncomfortable? How others suddenly feel inspired? It's not random. There is authority in your voice. There is conviction in your tone. There is fire in your spirit. Your mouth carries influence. That's why some people try to silence you. That's why certain individuals interrupt you, mock you, or subtly discourage you from sharing your thoughts. It's not because you're wrong. It's because your words expose things. When you speak truth, masks fall. When you speak faith, fear trembles. When you speak vision, small thinking feels threatened. And people feel that. Your mouth is a weapon and a key at the same time. It's a weapon against doubt. A weapon against negativity. A weapon against limitation. But it's also a key. A key that unlocks opportunity. A key that unlocks courage in others. A key that unlocks your own destiny. You've probably replayed conversations in your head, wondering, did I say too much? Or, was I too bold? No, you were aligned. You were authentic. And authenticity is powerful. But here's the warning. The same mouth that carries power must be guarded with wisdom. Because if your words can build, they can also break. If your voice can inspire, it can also unintentionally wound. Authority requires discipline. Chosen one, your mouth is prophetic in nature. Not in a dramatic way, but in a creative way. You tend to speak things before they happen. You declare growth before it's visible. You sense outcomes before evidence appears. And slowly, they manifest. Have you noticed how often you say, watch what happens? And then it does. Have you noticed how when you speak positively about your future, doors eventually open? That's not coincidence. That's alignment between belief and declaration. Many people are talking about your mouth because they feel its impact. Some admire it privately. Some fear it secretly. Some misunderstand it completely. But all of them recognize it. There is clarity in the way you express yourself. Even when you're soft-spoken, there's intensity. Even when you're calm, there's certainty. You don't just speak to fill silence, you speak with intention. And intention carries energy. The problem is, not everyone can handle truth delivered without fear. You don't sugarcoat reality. You don't perform to please crowds. You say what needs to be said, and that disrupts comfort zones. But don't let reactions shrink you. Just refine your delivery, not your authenticity. Because your mouth is meant to build platforms, not burn bridges unnecessarily. It's meant to establish vision, not create chaos. Power with wisdom becomes unstoppable. There were moments in your life when you stayed silent to keep peace. You swallowed words to avoid conflict. You dimmed your voice so others wouldn't feel intimidated. But that season is ending. You are entering a time where your voice will be required. In meetings, in family situations, in leadership spaces, in opportunities you haven't even seen yet. And if you don't speak, something important will remain unsaid. Your mouth is not just for conversation, it's for declaration. Start speaking life over yourself consistently. Speak confidence even when you feel unsure. Speak abundance even when finances look tight. Speak peace when anxiety tries to rise. Your words create atmosphere. When you walk into a negative environment and choose to speak optimism, the vibration changes. When you refuse to gossip and instead redirect the conversation, the energy shifts. When you defend someone who is absent, integrity fills the room. That's leadership. Many people talk about your mouth because they sense leadership in your tone. Even when you don't try to lead, others listen. But remember this: the enemy of powerful speech is careless speech. Guard against speaking from anger. Guard against venting in moments of frustration. Guard against self-sabotaging phrases like, I can't, I'm not good enough, or, nothing works for me. Because your mouth believes what it repeats. Replace those words. Say, I am growing. Say, I am learning. Say, I am positioned for better. Say, this season will not break me. Over time, your environment will align with your declarations. Chosen one, your mouth carries authority because your heart carries conviction. It's not just vocabulary, it's belief behind the words. People feel when someone speaks from insecurity. And they feel when someone speaks from alignment. You speak from alignment more than you realize. That's why some conversations feel electric. That's why certain people walk away thinking about what you said for days. That's why your encouragement has stopped someone from quitting before. You don't even know the full impact of your voice. But here's what matters most. Use it intentionally. Speak blessings over your future. Speak clarity over confusion. Speak strength over weakness. Speak gratitude daily. The mouth that once survived hardship is now meant to shape destiny. And as you grow, your words will become more refined, more strategic, more impactful. You won't need to raise your volume. Your presence will speak for you. Many people are talking about your mouth because it reveals who you are becoming. Not average, not passive, not easily controlled. You are becoming confident, disciplined, intentional, and your voice reflects that transformation. So do not silence yourself out of fear of opinion. Do not water yourself down for comfort. Do not apologize for speaking truth with respect and clarity. Just remember, power flows best through humility. Stay grounded, stay thoughtful, stay wise. Because your mouth is not just a feature. It is a tool, it is a gift, it is a responsibility. And when used correctly, it will open doors no one can shut. Watch what happens when you consistently speak life. Watch how people begin to seek your counsel. Watch how opportunities respond to your confidence. Watch how even your own mindset strengthens. Your mouth is building your next level. Speak carefully. Speak boldly. Speak intentionally. Because what you say next might shape everything.